Hello, hello. This is Dr. Priyanka Venugopal, and you're listening to Weight Loss for Unstoppable Moms. This is a bonus episode. I am thrilled to welcome you to this bonus episode, which really is introducing you to a very special day for me. The Unstoppable group is about to open for enrollment, and the intention of me coming on here to share this bonus episode with you is to give you a little flavor and a little behind the scenes of what exactly happens inside the Unstoppable group. The biggest thing about the Unstoppable group and why I even created this bonus episode is because I want as many working moms to be as successful as possible at this goal, reaching your ideal weight with more simplicity and joy. And I share this because I can reflect back on decades of me trying to lose weight every New Year's, every birthday, every Monday morning, and really feel this struggle. It felt like I would look around and it seemed easy for others and just hard for me. And what I want to do for more working moms out in the universe is to free you from that paradigm. There is a paradigm there that is holding you back and that is keeping weight loss a struggle. Every single time that I have ever shared a podcast, an email, or a free training, it has always been with the intention to show you that there is always a thought or feeling that is holding back dream results. And there's nothing wrong with having really reflexive and habitual thoughts and feelings. They're there for a reason. And I think that sometimes what we have done, and I know I have done this, is we've spent many, many years and decades kind of being frustrated with ourselves for having those thoughts and feelings or having some judgment for having lingering thoughts and feelings rather than being deeply curious. And what I want to share with you in this podcast is how having a coach, having a community of working moms who are seriously badass, ambitious working moms together in a room to meet week after week in serious committed implementation can create serious magic in your life. Because what we are doing together in this room is not just losing weight. We are shifting personal paradigms. We are adding more ease and releasing hustle. We have to show ourselves and learn a process that introduces safety to do that. I think that so many working moms, and it's really been threaded into the life of this podcast, we believe we have to work more, we have to work harder to achieve more results. I know because this has definitely been my MO. And what we are going to do together is to create a serious paradigm shift in your brain. To really reach weight loss results permanently, your ideal weight permanently means you do not have to work harder or work more. You have to work smarter. And this is something that I think that we don't really realize. We add more to our to-do list. We make things stricter and tighter, thinking that that's the pathway to reaching our ideal weight. And simply it's not. The other thing that I really want to highlight in this podcast episode is that your deepest desire and dreams really matter. It's not about the 3-digit number on the scale, though that's lovely, and I want you to achieve the exact number that you want to get to. What's way more important to me is that we bring your deepest desire out in the light. I think that so many working moms are so used to putting their deepest desires on hold. We're waiting for our work life to get easier, for our kids to get older, for things to just calm down, to then prioritize ourselves and to prioritize this work. And what I want to share with you is that actually when you do the opposite, when you learn really truly deeply that prioritizing yourself, learning to prioritize your dreams and your desires, really, like in a significant way, when you learn how to do that, you will start to create more calm and more ease in your life. I would say that one of the biggest things that we solve for in this group is you learn about the real actual problem. It is never your plan. It is never your lack of willpower. I would say most working moms I know are very expert planners and they're tapping into willpower day and night. The actual problem, the real reason that you aren't at your ideal weight already is because of a set of thoughts and a set of feelings that you are very habituated and used to having. And what we have been doing together on this podcast is uncovering them, bringing some awareness to them, intellectually understanding that our thoughts and feelings are driving all of our actions. But what we do together inside this group is we customize this coaching to you. We uncover your specific set of thoughts and feelings that are holding back these results. The best thing is when you learn about what the actual problem is, your set of thoughts and feelings, then we get to apply the actual real solution. The real solution is not counting stricter points or limiting your calories or counting macros forever and ever and ever. That is not the real solution, at least not inside the unstoppable universe. The real solution inside this group is to teach your brain and your body how to burn its fat for fuel simply, to bring your over desire under control, to bring incredible awareness to the thoughts and feelings that you are having, to learn how to intentionally believe something new on purpose, to learn the skill of allowing emotions without going to food, and to learn how to playfully and curiously evaluate your results on a weekly basis. The moment that you get access to the Unstoppable group, you get immediate access to the Unstoppable video library. This is my video toolkit that I have curated very intentionally with the ambitious working mom in mind. The videos in this toolkit are short and to the point, and they take the intellectual work that you have been hearing about on the podcast or in your email inbox, and they have constrained it into a step-by-step and very simple process. As soon as you get access to the Unstoppable library, you can literally start losing weight right away. I have had clients in the past get early access to the library, and they have lost 10 pounds before our first coaching call. It is truly amazing what some of these tools can teach you to do when you start applying them right away. I bring in different perspectives as your coach in this room. I bring my perspectives as a board certified OBGYN, as a certified life and weight loss coach with an advanced certification in deep dive training. And I bring my perspective as a working mom who has lost over 60 pounds and has maintained it with ease. I would say that after coaching my clients for hundreds of hours and seeing hundreds of patients in my practice, I really understand women and the working mom's brain. This is something that has deeply influenced my style of coaching, and it's what I believe really makes the Unstoppable Mom Brain a unique coaching container. In addition to the Unstoppable library, which you get immediate access to, we are going to have our weekly coaching calls. What we do inside our weekly live coaching calls is both teaching and mindset work. We are taking the intellectual process that you have been learning both in email and in podcasts and putting it into real life implementation. We get to coach on your brain, and there is a significant difference between coaching and teaching. Coaching is an exploration of your mind, your unique life's experiences that have brought you here to this moment in time. And then we work together to create and customize a solution that really works for you. This is where we get to coach your brain on your unique obstacles. The third piece of this group, in addition to the Unstoppable library and our weekly live coaching calls, is the Written Coaching Cafe. This is seriously one of my favorite parts about the group, which is a members-only private coaching cafe. It's like there's no other way to really describe it. It's a space that is meant for written coaching that you get unlimited access to. So anytime you have a thought or a question or a clarification about something happening specifically in your life, you can get coaching on it. What's really nice about having both live weekly coaching and this written coaching cafe is that we get to explore your brain both from talk coaching and written coaching. What I have found is having both of those features inside a coaching container really allows you to explore your brain a little bit more deeply. Here's the biggest thing that we are doing inside the Unstoppable group. You are going to learn how to befriend yourself on this journey. You are no longer against yourself, restricting and depriving yourself to get to your dream ideal weight. You're going to learn a framework on day one that is going to teach you to befriend yourself on the journey. You're going to eat in a way that you decide, that you choose, that fits into your family's life, that delights your taste buds, that also teaches your body to burn its fat. Is this sounding doable? It absolutely is. There is a specific, simple process that you're going to learn, and then we get to implement it together over 6 months while evaluating it at regular intervals. I think this is such an important feature that I want to highlight because I would say for the many years that I was struggling or going back and forth, up and down on the scale, one of the biggest reasons is because I did not know how to deeply evaluate with curiosity. What I would spend a lot of my time doing is thinking I was being curious, but really being critical. And I think that this is, again, one of those things that is really deeply ingrained into our subconscious. We don't know how to actually ask and evaluate from a place of curiosity. And that's why having a coach on your side to help you show your brain and to show you the way that you're asking yourself questions can be so incredibly important. I love that I got to share with you a little sneak peek of exactly what we do inside this group. Enrollment is going to be open next week from September 5th to September 10th. And if you want to learn a little bit more about this group to get even more details around the features, the investment, the specific dates and times that we meet every single week, then you can head on over to theunstoppablemombrain.com/group and you will see all the details laid out for you right there. I really hope that you take a moment to decide if this work is something that has been calling to you, if this work has been lighting you up, if the message of this podcast is resonating with you. And if it is, and if you want to reach your ideal weight and not put it off any longer, then you belong in this room. The next time that this group is going to be opening is not going to be until 2023. So I want to really invite you to prioritize your deepest desires and dreams right now. If you're interested, I cannot wait to see you in this room. Otherwise, I will see you next week for my usual podcast. Bye.